Oh, my good friend, you are here to visit Rabbi of Elohim, the greatest Kabbalah of Ein Zohan, because you have seen this Torah title. And you want Rabbi of Elohim to give you the rightful interpretation of this Torah. Oh, so what Torah title do we have? Torah interpretation of Yeshayah. Yeshayah is Hebrew language. Translated to English, it becomes Isaiah chapter 40, verse 17. We also have another Torah title here that stated that Yirmeyah. Yirmeyah is Hebrew language. Translated of Yirmeyah to English, it becomes Yirmeyah chapter 10, verse 7. We also have another third Torah title that is called Shemot. Shemot is Hebrew language. Translated of Shemot to English, it becomes Exodus chapter 5, verse 3. We have another one again, which is the fourth Torah title that talks about Yeshayah. Yeshayah is Hebrew language. Translated of Yeshayah to English, it becomes Isaiah chapter 44, verse 6. We should have a very closer way to look at this verse. I will explain to you. Now, it is written, all the nation has nothing before him, which is Yeshayah. Yeshayah is Hebrew language. Translated to English, it becomes Isaiah chapter 40, verse 17. What is so special about this verse? Rabbi answer, who will not fear you, O King of the nation? Yirmeyah is Hebrew language. Translated of Yirmeyah to English, it becomes Yirmeyah chapter 10, verse 7. Is he the king of the other nation and not the king of Israel? The only one, blessed be, is that his name is called Hashem, Elohim of Ein Zohan, which to be glorified by Israel. Therefore, he is always called in relation to the name of Israel, as it is written, Elohim of Israel, Elohim of the Hebrew, which is Shemot. Shemot is Hebrew language. Translated of Shemot to English, it becomes Exodus chapter 5, verse 3. Also, it is written, those shall say to them, the King of Israel, which is Yeshayah, chapter 44, verse 6. The King of Israel is explicitly the other nation of the world said we have different guardian up in the heaven because your king cover over you alone and not over us. This, the verse that read, who will not fear you, O King of the nation, which means that is a supernal king over them, has dominion over them, punishing them, controlling them as he wishes to you. It is fitting to be feared above and below. For among all the wise men of the nation, refer to the governor and ruler up above who cover them. And in all their kingdom, Yirmeyah is Hebrew language. Translated to English, it becomes Yirmeyah chapter 10, verse 7 that you are seeing, refer to the kingdom above. There are 4 ruling kingdoms above. and they cover all the other nations according to the desire of the Holy One, blessed be He, that His name is called Hashem, Elohim of Enzoha. And even with all this, they are not able to accomplish even the tiniest deed without Him commanding them. As it is written, and He does according to His will in the host of heaven and among the inhabitants of the earth, which is Daniel chapter 4 verse 32. The wise men of the nation are the governor, ruler of above, from who the wisdom of the other nation is derived, and in all their kingdom refer to the aforementioned kingdom that rule over them, which is the literal meaning of the verse. Rabbi of Elohim, the greatest Kabbalah of Ein Zohan, looked into this teaching of Hashem, Elohim of Ein Zohan, and concluded by saying, but for among all the wise men of the nation and in all their kingdom, this word I found in the book of the ancient, that even though the host and the legions up above were put in charge of worldly affairs, and in order each one to fulfill his mission, who can do it like you? Because you are marked by excellence and by your deed. And this is the meaning of there is none like you. Hashem, who is holy and concealed above and below. Who can do what you can do? No, or be like you in all the doing of the Holy King up in the heaven or down on earth. So there are all of them in vain, and the things they delight in doing not help. Yeshayah chapter 44 verse 9. Why of the Holy One, blessed be He, it is written, in the beginning Elohim created, which is Bereshit. Bereshit is Hebrew language. Translated to English, it becomes Genesis chapter 1 verse 1. And about their kingdom, it is written, and the earth was without form and void. May the peace of Shabbat Shalom be with each and every one of you, as you listen to the teaching of Hashem, Elohim of Ein Zohan, these days. My name remains the same Rabbi of Elohim, the greatest Kabbalah of Ein Zohan. Shabbat Shalom.